All right. Welcome. Happy Soul Care Sunday, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I know how people be peopling. As soon as I'm doing something, they want to call me, they want to text me, they want to FaceTime me, all the things. But when I'm chilling, not doing nothing, phone be dry, okay? But happy Sunday, y'all. This is our second Soul Care Sunday event. This came from a self care event that I attended, and I realized how important it is for not only for us to take care of our physical being, but our complete soul. And for me, soul care is spirit, soul, body, energy, like all the things that we are that we need to take care of. So, having this event is focusing on how we can have self care for our whole self. So that's where the Soul Care Sunday social event came from for us to continue to come together to connect on the second Sunday of the month. I think I had to change it. No, was this the second Sunday? I don't know, y'all. Time be flying. But my okay, yeah, this is the third Sunday. Something for the Super Bowl. I changed it because last Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday. So that is why this month is the third Sunday, but usually, unless anything else shifts or changes, it's the second Sunday of the month and it's here on Zoom and then YouTube as well. So I'll be checking back and forth between here and the Zoom as well as YouTube. So if you see me like looking at my phone, that's why, because I'm checking on YouTube, making sure that I'm keeping up with the chat there as well. But welcome. As always, I just appreciate anytime anyone shows up to where I am, anything that I'm hosting. I just want to say thank you because there are so many other things that you could have been doing, so many other places you could have been, but you chose to be here with me. And for that, I appreciate you. So welcome. Please introduce yourself in the chat. Let us know what you do, where you're from, what you hope to gain from this session, and then as well drop a one if you've been here before, and drop a two if um no, drop a one if this is your first time. Drop a two if you've been here before. Okay, I got it mixed up, but yes, please drop that in the chat so I can know who's here. Hey Jaleesa, hey Nancy, hey Stephanie, and if you want to come off mute and share, that's fine as well. Okay, welcome. I see the ones. Oh, okay. New to this event. Well, not new to. Is this?
Yes, this is Jaleesa. I don't know if you remember. I think the last time I attended one of your events was like a
Me
journalist.
from the beginning?
Yeah, like from the beginning. But
Let
I
me
just
see.
started using Meetup again and I
Hold
saw
on, I
that
can't
you
hear
were
nothing. I think
oh,
my audio is okay. My speaker. Wait, let me see where my speaker is not. My microphone, my speaker. I don't know why I can't hear nothing. All right, let me unplug this and see if this will. All right, can you still hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I don't know why I can't hear anything. All right, let me see. Speaker. All right, go ahead and talk. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hey,
Hey girl, how you been?
good. It's good to see you again. I've just started using Meetup again and I saw you had a new group. So I joined the new group. I guess you had switched from the old one. So I had to request to join. I saw you were having an event on Thursday, I believe, but I wasn't able to make that. So yeah, I'm excited to see what you got going on now.
Yes, ma'am. I think well, it's the same group. I don't know why I would have you.
I don't know.
Um,
I had to register again.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the same group. I do have two new groups, but it's the same. The mental health social has always been the same. But yeah. Yes, it's so good to see you. Welcome back. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me get back to okay, there's the slides. Now I can introduce myself. Who am I? If you've never seen me before, I'm Minister Delise Hardy. I'm a child of Yahuwah, aka God. And there goes my 2-year-old. I'm also known as the Golden Child. I'm the co-organizer for the Mental Health Social, organizer for Single Mom Society. You said what, baby? Okay, here you go, baby. Here. Thank you. You're welcome, baby. The organizer for Single Mom Society and the Empowered Birth Tribe. I'm a survivor. Single mom of 3. My kids are 5, 4, and 2. My 2-year-old is going on 22. Okay, that's a little old man in a 2-year-old's body. I'm a global speaker and trauma money certified professional, board certified holistic health practitioner, human design expert, Reiki master, publisher, self-published author. I have bachelor's degrees in biology, chemistry, and general and natural health. Poet, singer, and songwriter for the Voices of Survival Choir in Howard County, Maryland. I was born in Buffalo, New York, but living in Glen Burnie, Maryland. And I am a holistic pregnancy and birth doula in training, and that is where my Empowered Birth Tribe came from. Just really building community. I believe wholeheartedly in community, building support systems, and having a community of people around you, especially for my intended audience of working with melanated mamas that are experiencing or navigating high stress and or high risk pregnancies. Because of my experiences that I had with my pregnancies, I want to be the holistic pregnancy and birth doula to support moms experiencing the same thing or similar things. So that is where the Empowered Birth Tribe came from. But I'm just Elisa. At the end of the day, I've done a lot. I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing, a lot of accomplishments. But at the end of the day, I'm just Elisa. There's only one me in the whole entire world. There is only one you in the whole entire world. So if you're struggling with what's my purpose or what is it that I'm called here to do, is for you to be your most authentic self. And that is why our mission at the Golden Child is to guide you to see and be your most authentic self, uncover and release limiting beliefs, and unleash the golden child within. Okay, I'm looking at the chat. All right. And these are what we offer here at the Golden Child. I have membership spaces and communities. She's Ready Society and the Healed Money Movement. She's Ready Society is for womenpreneurs and aspiring authors that desire to have support and community around their businesses and around their journey to becoming self-published authors. The Healed Money Movement is for those that desire to heal their relationship with money, but not only their relationship with money, but their relationship with themselves as it relates to money, so that they can build their financial freedom with grace and ease. I have the Manuscript to Masterpiece guide on my website. It's a freebie if you're just trying to figure out whether you want to go the traditional publishing route or if you want to learn more about self-publishing. This is, I think it's maybe like a 20-page guide that'll give you more information about that process. I have my books that I mentioned earlier that I've self-published, my It's All in Me book, and then my 30-day Calm Life Planner. The Birth Your Book Bootcamp is a new offer that will start in March of this year, where it's an 8-week program walking you through the process of the process that I take my clients through when it comes to self-publishing. And then the Birth Your Book consultation. If you're looking to self-publish and you want to kind of learn more about working with the Golden Child Publishing Code, the Birth Your Book consultation call is for that, as well as you'll walk away with a blueprint if you decide to go with a different strategy as far as getting your self-publishing done. You'll still walk away with a blueprint for your next steps. And then on my website, you get your human design chart, and then I have some new reports there as well. One for navigating relationship challenges and changes, which is the topic for this month as well. So those are my offers. If you have any questions about that, feel free to unmute or drop it in the chat. We're also in the process of monetizing our YouTube channel. And our YouTube channel is at Jaleesa the Golden Child, where you can subscribe, you can like, you can share, so that you can help and support our journey to monetizing our YouTube channel. So we have a lot of things going on. What else? Upcoming events. Of course, we just had our Black Women Journaling Social on the 14th. Our co-working and accountability sessions are every Monday at 2 p.m. 2 to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Book Talk Tuesdays. We'll see if we have Book Talk Tuesday. Tuesday is my birthday. I don't know if I'm doing anything, but if not, I'll be there. We have a new partnership with Black Girls Wellness, and they have a weekly women's empowerment series. And last week was the second one. They just started this month. And it was an amazing space, an amazing conversation that we had around self-care and relationships. So if you're available on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, feel free to join those. Another partnership we have is with Black Girls Grieve, where they have a bi-weekly grief circle for melanated women. We have How to Self-Publish with Ease on the 21st. My Freedom Fridays podcast on the 21st as well. My other group, Single Mom Society, we have a monthly support social and then monthly pregnancy and birth empowerment session in the Empowered Birth Tribe. What'd you say, Kakai? I want some more. Okay, look in the bag that's on the table. There's some more in there, okay? No. It's okay. You can get it, baby. I want something that I can take to fly. They're in the bag. You can get them out the bag. So, as you can see, I definitely need some grounding breaths. But we do, this is called a box breath, where you take a deep breath in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold again before repeating the cycle. But I want us to get present, get into our space, get into our bodies, really check in to see how our bodies are feeling, check in if there's any tension or any stress or any pain or any ache that we're experiencing right now. If you want, you can close your eyes. You can have a soft, gentle gaze or leave your eyes open, whichever feels best for you in this very moment. But just checking in from head to toe, releasing any tension, any stress, anything that might be distracting you in your body right now. And releasing, relaxing as much as possible. If you need to stretch or wiggle around a little bit to give yourself a little more comfort in this moment, feel free to do that. But noticing the different areas of your body where you hold your tension. For me, it's my neck and my shoulders. So releasing in those areas so that you can relax as we begin to do our box breath. And as always, take what you need as far as your body goes, as far as your breath goes, whatever your body is telling you in this moment. Let your body be your guide. And breathe in, hold, exhale, hold. Breathe in, hold, exhale, hold. Breathe in, hold, exhale, hold. Last one, breathe in, hold, exhale, hold. And this last breath, let it be your deepest breath of the day. Breathe in, and release. You can give your body a stretch in this moment. Give yourself a hug, give yourself a squeeze. Thank yourself for being here. Thank yourself for showing up for you. Thank yourself for prioritizing you, prioritizing your self-care, your soul care, and choosing to be in a community space with other women that are doing the same. You can start to flutter your eyes open and reorient yourself back to the screen. All right. Now, this tool is something that really supports me with, one, my soul care, but overall with decision making, with really seeing what and who is aligned in the moment, getting present to the decisions, getting present to see what is the best decision or the best thing for me to work on or best thing for me to do. I use a lot of project management tools, a lot of, specifically for my self-care, I have a list of daily nourishing activities. And each morning that I wake up, I check in with myself to see, out of this list, what is the most beneficial for me to do for the day. Hold on, y'all. My daughter is wilding right now. Yes. So I have this whole list of things, and throughout the time of me having this list, it's changed. I've taken things off, I've added things on as I've come across new ways for self-care, soul care. And what I do each morning is I muscle test to see if, and go down the list of each thing to see what's aligned for the day. And sometimes it does change if, like, I get distracted or something else comes up for the day. I'll check in again throughout the day to see if what I have, what came up in the morning is still what's aligned for me to do throughout the day. And muscle testing is also known as applied kinesiology. It is a non-invasive method used to tap into the body's innate wisdom. And before I move on, drop a 1 in the chat if you've heard of muscle testing before. Let me see if this is a new concept. or not. Drop a 2 if you've never heard it before. A 1 if you have, a 2 if you have not. Okay, Miss Nancy. All right. So it assesses the body's response to stimuli, helping identify imbalances, emotional blocks, or the effectiveness of choices like foods, supplements, or affirmations. When I say this method of really tapping into your body's innate wisdom, it's not just your body's wisdom. Of course, it's your body's response, but I've literally been able to release limiting beliefs, identify and release limiting beliefs using muscle testing. I've been able to really tap into like when I go into a room, like specifically if I go into a room or an event and okay, come up here, bring the wipes. If I go into an event like a networking event, sometimes I can be overwhelmed, specifically in-person events, because now I've gotten so used to doing virtual, and I've really a lot of my life I've been an introvert, contrary to what people might see or believe. But being in in-person spaces can bring up a lot of overwhelm and a lot of overstimulation for me. So going to a networking event, I'll muscle test to see who is meant for me to connect with during that event. Instead of trying to focus on everybody, I get to tap in and zone in on the people that when I check in, who's in line for me to connect with on a deeper level. So I literally all throughout the day I'm muscle testing. I go to the grocery store and I'm muscle testing to see like different options or what is meant for me to buy from the store or leave at the store. Because for me, especially if I'm hungry, y'all listen, I go to the grocery store and be picking up anything and everything. This tool or hack or just really tapping in and getting present for me using muscle testing has saved me a lot of money at the grocery store. But it's based on the idea that the body's muscles respond differently to positive and negative stimuli. When the body encounters something it aligns with, the muscle stays strong. Conversely, when something is off or imbalanced, the muscle weakens. And it's so many different ways that you can muscle test. You can use your hands, you can use your jaw, you can use like it's so many different ways to muscle test. You can use your body, you can use a pendulum. Like there's so many different ways to muscle test. Um, but the application of muscle testing, the preparation, you calm your mind as much as possible. I know for me sometimes I'm like in the moment and I'm moving and getting things done. So but because I've been doing it for so long, I don't necessarily have to do the preparation because I've been doing it for so long, like I said. But take a few grounding breaths to center yourself, hydrate, ensure that you're well hydrated, as hydration can affect your results. If you're dehydrated, it can affect your body's response to the stimuli as well. It can give you a false positive or false negative if you're dehydrated. It's important for you to set your intentions, especially if this is something new that you're doing. But be clear about what you're testing for, i.e., is this supplement beneficial for me right now? And that's something that I do every single day because we get so used to taking a certain set of supplements, but I'll literally check in to see if it's meant for me to take a supplement for the day as well as the dosage. You can check in and see if it says if your body says yes to a supplement, you can put like if it's a pill, you can put one in your hand and see if that's the right dosage or two in your hand and your body will give you a response to see what the dosage is right for you for the day. Our bodies change every single day. So this really helps me to customize my soul care, my self-care, my supplements, everything because our bodies need something different every day. So of course, we get into these habits or rituals of doing a certain thing every single day. But the more that we check in with our bodies, the more aligned our daily habits will become because we can check into our body's wisdom and our body's response to what we're doing to know if something is aligned or not. So common techniques are arm resistance test. This is a partner assisted method, but you can also do it on your own. The process is you hold your arm out parallel to the ground, hold your arm out in front of you parallel to the ground, have a partner gently press down on your arm while you resist, and introduce a stimuli, whether it's a statement, a food item, or like it can be a thought, but observe the changes in your strength. If your arm stays strong and they're not able to push your arm down, then likely that's a yes. But it's important for you to check in with your body to say, what I always do, what I always have people do is have their body show them a yes response and a no response, because everybody's body is different. It might be different for you than it is for somebody else. Does anybody have any questions about this before we move on? Again, more self-testing methods. The finger loop method, and this is the one that I really started out with, and that's you loop your thumb and your index finger of one hand with the thumb and index finger of the other hand to make sort of a figure eight, but it's looping and applying pressure with the first statement of, okay, show me a yes. For me, a yes, it will stay locked. You won't be able to open it. And then I'll say, show me a no, and it'll unlock and the loops will separate. So again, it says strong loop alignment, weak loop misalignment, but again, checking in with your body to see what's a yes and what's a no, you'll be able to tell the difference. The sway test, as I mentioned, using your full body, standing upright with your feet shoulder width apart. Close your eyes, relax, and ask a yes or no question. Again, starting with show me a yes and show me a no. A forward sway can indicate yes, and a backward sway can indicate no. Come here, baby. Get up here on the bed. Practical uses, as I mentioned, wellness choices, testing food, supplements, personal care items like your skincare products, soaps, all those different things to see what's aligned. Because again, just because something works for somebody else, and even just because something was aligned for you one day, doesn't mean it's going to be aligned for you every day. Emotional healing, using muscle testing to identify emotional blocks or affirmations that resonate, and decision making, test for alignment with decisions, plans, or actions. A lot of times we procrastinate, or we will have decision fatigue when it comes to certain things, because we have this to-do list of things that we have to do, or all these different responsibilities. Go ahead, take them back downstairs, baby. All these different things, all these different plans, all these different roles and responsibilities. But the more present we can be and use muscle testing to, in the moment, see what's most aligned or what's most beneficial for us to work on or do in the moment, the easier things will become, and the easier it will be to focus just on that one thing. Bye, Kaka. Thank you, baby. So again, those are some practical uses. So we're going to apply what we learned to about muscle testing to our body awareness assessment. And making sure that anybody have any questions, anything that they wanted to get clarity on when it came to muscle testing. You can either come off mute or drop it in the chat. Either one is fine. Okay, so the 5 bodies awareness assessment. As I mentioned, this event is centered around self-care for your entire self. I believe there are more bodies, but again, these are the main ones. And the energetic one is newer for me specifically, because I'm a Reiki master, but also I've been doing a lot of energetic work and realizing the difference between the different parts of myself. But this 5 bodies awareness assessment came from really this understanding and idea of really getting to know all of the parts of ourselves and what it needs. So spiritually, physically, energetically, mentally, emotional, and financially. But tapping in for this event, like you'll be able to continue this work on your own, but tapping into whichever body you feel in this moment that you want to really get to know, that you want to sit with in this moment, separate from you, get to know what it feels like, what it looks like, what color it is as it is now, really tap in and tune into how you feel about it. Is it being taken care of? When you're sitting with this aspect of yourself, or this part of yourself, does it look like it's being taken care of? Is it in harmony with the other parts of who you are? Really checking in and asking those questions. What do you need? What do you require? What do you desire from me? If you feel like physically, it's like this is the area that I want to work on, or financially or spiritually, like really tapping into those parts of your being and parts of your life that you really want to work on and assess in this moment. And this is a tool for you to use when it comes to whichever part of the body that you want to focus on, that you want to sit with. Are you on the happiness scale? When it comes to your spiritual body or your spiritual being, are you unhappy in every way? Are you unhappy in some ways? Are you happy in some ways? Are you happy in most ways? Are you happy in all ways? And being happy in all ways, some people may call enlightenment, some people may call fulfillment. There are so many different ways to think about it, but it's really being content internally, no matter what your external environment looks like, no matter what your external circumstances look like. Let's see. Okay, yes. So any questions about the 5 bodies awareness assessment or the happiness scale? Okay. Based on the assessment. Okay. So yes. Yes, baby. They're for y'all. Y'all share. The rest of them are gone, and I want to get me a little bit. Okay, well, if they're gone, there's nothing I can do about it right now, baby. I'm almost finished with my burger. Okay. I like apples and french fries. Let's hear. You know that I'm on the phone right now, right? Okay. So you can check in with each body, but more intentionally focus in on the one that you feel you really want to assess, sit with, get to know a little more. I will set the timer. If you have I should have probably told y'all to get a pen and a journal, or you can pull out your notes or your journal on your phone. I usually use a digital journal, but sit with it as if it were something separate from yourself. Write about what it feels like, what it looks like, the color, etc. And I'll set a 3-minute timer and then check in to see if you all need more time. Okay, baby, I'm on the phone. Are you okay? All right, I'm going to set the 3-minute timer, and then I will come back. Hey, Cardisha, we are doing our 5 bodies assessment, and we're just checking in with the specific body that we feel we need to really do the most work on in this moment. Excuse me, Tony, Atira, and Akai. All of you know that I'm on the phone. But he's coughing off. Okay. Please close my door, or I'm going to have to lock it. Out, Akai. All right, so I'm gonna set the 3-minute timer. Kadisha, if you have any questions, just send me a message in the chat. But this is the prompt that we're working on as far as just checking in with one of the 5 bodies in this moment, and seeing which one we want to sit with to get to know a little bit more for today. But once all right, that was our 3-minute timer. Drop a 1 if you're done, drop a 2 if you need more time. Okay, no worries. Just whenever you're done, drop a 1 in the chat. Stephanie, Khadisha, y'all good? Y'all need more time? Okay, Steph. Okay. Khadisha, you can keep writing. While Khadisha is finishing up, did anybody want to share which body they got to know? What came up for them? What does that specific part of them need, require, or desire right now? You can come off mute and share.
I'll share. So I went with the physical body. And the color that came up for me was gray because I haven't really been taking care of my physical body as much as I have my spiritual and my mental and emotional body. Um, and it's because I just haven't had the desire to kind of get to the gym. And it's been very gloomy with the snow and everything. So it's just been hard for me to be physically active over the last couple of weeks. Um, in comparison, where I feel very spiritually aligned, I feel very energetic today, and my mental health has been well nourished the last couple of months. So I know that that's an area that I need to cater to in this next coming week. So just getting back into the gym, getting my walks in each day, and hopefully I'll feel as physically aligned. And I've also been eating like terribly. I've just been eating whatever I want and a lot of sweets lately. So um just I'm gonna be focusing on that area or that body for this week and just trying to get a little bit more balanced physically.
Yeah, it happens. Definitely in the winter season, the colder seasons, you just want to hibernate. Okay.
Yeah.
Eat all the comforting foods. Like I definitely get it. But I don't know if you're free Monday through Thursday. There's a workout with Real Women Helping Women and Youth. We do a workout every Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
So if you're free, they're fun. They're always fun workouts. Wednesdays, I think we do trampoline, but you don't necessarily need a trampoline to do the workout.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you're free Monday through Thursday, definitely hop on those. That has really helped me with my consistency and getting back to working out when I had fell off for a while. But yeah, that's a resource to get into because it
Is
keeps it exciting, it keeps it fun because it's a different workout every day. And that for me, it keeps me like, oh, what we gonna do today?
it's at
So
home workouts, right?
yep, we just hop on Zoom.
Is it on Meetup?
Yeah, they on there.
What is
Yep.
it called again?
It's the let me see, let me go look. It's the Free Women's Virtual Zoom Workouts. And
Okay.
it's every Monday through Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so but that has been a supportive space. And if you join the Slack group, they do like giveaways and stuff. Like that's how I got my trampoline. Just attending one of the workouts, they gave everybody that participated in the Slack group a trampoline. So it's I've been winning like money. They give away money prizes and like equipment prizes as well. So that's another incentive to get back active and stay involved. But
Awesome.
yeah, I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're doing well. I know last we spoke, you had started a new job. So how are things going with that?
So since then, I've had two new jobs, and I'm currently looking for a new job now. Um, the other two, I those were ended because of layoffs. But this last time it was due to my own mental health. So I'm working on rebuilding that part of my life again, but things are looking good. So I'm not as worried as I was before.
Yes, I love that for you. And I'm so glad you're in a better space mentally. That's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Um, Nancy, Stephanie, Khadijah, did any of you want to share?
I'll share.
Go ahead.
My awareness is just with I moved to a new city and just sort of launched into working and stuff like that. A couple of now I've been here 2 years, but um I just don't know a lot of people here and just sort of uh I still just like on Sundays I just go on with my old church with Zoom, but I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to become a part of a community that I'm in. And it takes me a while to get I'm kind of an introvert, very kind of shy and stuff too. So it takes me a while to get motivated to go into a new space and meet a bunch of people. And I've been able to get out there a few times, but each space just hasn't been right for me, just very overwhelming and stuff like that. So I know that in order to find the place, I have to just keep trying, but it's still sort of taking me, it's like every time I have to go back and regroup a couple of weeks and then go try again. So, yeah.
I definitely get it. Being around, I tell people all the time. I think I went to my first. Well, it wasn't the first, but in a while, I went to a for my choir that I recently joined. We did a little social and meet and greet, and after that, I came home. I was like, "Mom, I know I've been gone, but I need a nap. Like, I just need a nap. I've been peopling for the past 3 or 4 hours. Like, I need a nap."
Yeah, it takes is very draining.
And so I definitely get it. It was something else that you said. If I remember, I'll mention it. I'm up these kids. Lord have mercy. But yeah, I oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Where are you located?
Oh, I'm in Jessup in
Oh,
North.
you're not too far from me. Okay. we might have to schedule some time to get together. Yes. I used to go to First Baptist Church of Guilford. So I'm familiar with the area.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, but thank you for sharing. Do you feel like, well, you mentioned like what you need, like to take your time, really getting back to getting out there, like you know that this is a need or desire for you to get back into a community space, but
Yeah,
you
I
just
just feel like I need to, um, you know, I have a list of places I'm interested in, but I feel like I need to like put them on a calendar and sort of just hold myself to a schedule to
yes,
like
definitely.
going and not talking myself out of it.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Like for me, if something is not on my calendar, I likely am going to forget or it won't happen. So definitely scheduling it, putting it on your calendar, like making it like a doctor's appointment or whatever appointment, different things that you put on your schedule or your calendar to say like this is the day and the time that I'm going to go and do XYZ. Because 9 times out of 10, if we just say, "Oh, I want to do this," and don't intentionally like schedule it and put it out there, we not gonna do it.
And I like it's kind of like muscle testing, but I know exactly how I need to feel when I come through the door. And it's not like, yeah, I just know. And I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for that.
Yes, and that for me is our awareness of our energetic body. Like really getting in tune with that to say, okay, like yeah, this space is not for me or this space is for me, and really in tune with the people that are around and say like these are my people or this is my community. So definitely that awareness in those spaces is very important. Okay, what do you have in your mouth, baby? Take it out, please. Thank you. Okay, did anybody else want to share what came up for them during this exercise? No, man, get down. Get down and get out. Get down, please. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so this five bodies awareness assessment is not only something that you could do while you're here, but if you're like me, you want to create your soul care list of different things, you can add this activity to that. So you can just, when it feels aligned, check in to get to know the different parts of your being, the different parts of your life that you really want to have more awareness around. I really want to see um, what things you can do to improve on these different parts of your being, different parts of your life. So, um, okay. As well as, why did it go all the way to the end? The happiness scale, that's something that you can check in not only with the different parts of your being, you can check in with your relationships. I will like use this as an assessment tool for my relationships to check in with myself to see where I am. What is this relationship really beneficial? Am I really happy or satisfied or fulfilled in these relationships? So using this happiness scale, using muscle testing, these are tools that you can use to improve your self-care for your whole being. So another tool that you can use for your self-care, for your whole self toolbox is the calm method. This calm method came from my 30-day calm life planner. And this framework came from people constantly, I don't think I have my planner with me, but people constantly asking me, how do you do it? How do you get it all done? How do you manage to do all these different things, to have all these different roles and responsibilities and stay sane and stay calm? And I asked God to give me clarity around what this even looks like. And he gave me the calm method. And this is another tool for you to use to really check in with yourself, check in with the different things that you want to do, and see, okay, based off of the assessment or based off of your encounter with the different parts of yourself, how can I create a self-care plan that is, yes, for my whole self, but it might just be for this week or this month to focus on a certain area of your being, a certain area of your life. So once you decide, okay, I'm just going to focus on my financial, or I'm just going to focus on my physical, really check in with God, source, y'all, higher power, a lot of different beliefs. But muscle testing and then you can also use muscle testing to address any limiting beliefs about that body. You can really tap into, like, is this belief or story, did it come from me, or did it come from my parents, or did it come from my grandparents, or did it come from society? Like, really tapping into and into, okay, I'm having this challenge with the way that I'm eating, or not getting enough sleep, or not having enough community. Like, really tapping in and tuning in, checking in to see, okay, what are the limiting beliefs or stories that I'm telling myself that is not supportive for me in this area? And really stopping and checking with God, source, higher power, and seeing, okay, what messages do you have for me to really learn from this experience? Because whatever challenge we're having, there's a lesson for us to learn. Whatever area of struggle, or if there's a repeated pattern of something, there's a lesson for us to learn, something for us to take away from this experience, so that we can stop the cycle, but also share it with other people. So really taking the time to see in the calm method is really checking in with God, checking in with yourself, higher power, and really seeing, okay, what do you have for me to see, learn, or understand about this experience or area that I want to work on improving? The A is accountability. Again, you can use muscle testing to see who to reach out to that you already know. You can reach out to someone here that you feel more aligned with, or join the Heal Money movement to get support in the accountability you desire, or She's Ready Society, or just continue to stay connected with the Mental Wealth Social, or my YouTube channel. I have a lot of different content or events over there as well. But really checking in, who can hold you accountable, and what spaces can you get in to hold you accountable for the things that you're desiring to do in this area or areas of your life. The L stands for look at what's working and what's not working. A lot of times we'll focus on what's not working. We'll be able to, really hone in on that to say, okay, this isn't working. This is what's not happening. This is where I'm struggling. This is the repeated quote unquote bad habit. But there are some things that you've been doing in this area that's actually working, that's supportive for you in this area, but you haven't really noticed it, or you are not as aware of it because you're so focused on the negative aspects of it. So really looking at your assessing your atomic habits on a day-to-day basis. You have certain things that you do every single day, and you can really assess to see if these things are supportive or unsupportive, and really shifting on a small level versus trying to do a complete overhaul. If you're focused on your finances, or you're focused on your physical, like focused on the little things that you can shift and change, understanding that 1% a day shifting and improving, at the end of the year, you're 365% better. So just understanding it doesn't have to be a complete overhaul. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with trying to shift and change. You can focus on the minute things, um the mini habits or atomic habits that are going to be supportive with you moving the needle in this area. And then the M stands for making adjustments to create your soul care action plan for the body to focus on for the month, for the week, for the quarter, or the year. I don't necessarily focus too far out as far as quarter or year. I kind of stick to week and month to month. But again, this is a framework for you to see what is most aligned or what works best for you. Does anybody have any questions about the calm method? All right. Again, as I mentioned, the Heal Money Movement is $22 a month. But if you decide that you want more support, more community, and really want to work on your relationship with your finances and your relationship with yourself, and really get into how to do financial self-care, those types of things, you can use the code SOUL and your first month will be $11. And the link for that is www.jalisahardy.com/healed money movement, and you'll be able to get more information about all that is included with that as well. So as far as this experience tonight, I would love for you all to give me your feedback. I do have a feedback form for you all to fill out. I will drop that in the chat as well. But does anybody have any questions, anything that they want to really work on as far as their soul care? But again, these are monthly events, so your feedback will support me with making these events better every month so that we can really have the toolbox and the things that we need when the challenges come up, when the relationship challenges, the financial challenges, even the things in relation to ourselves, when those things come up, how can we use what we're learning here or applying here throughout the month so that we're supported. So I'm going to get that, but in the meantime, feel free to come off of mute and let me know if you have any questions or anything that you want me to go a little deeper on.
I just wanted to see the muscle testing slides again. I missed the second technique.
Yep, sure can. The sway test.
Both of them, because I was writing down the other one.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little familiar with the first one. I think you showed me the first one before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like I said, this is something I've been using for years. And that was the finger loop method was really the first one that I had started with. I only have to use one hand to do it. But like I said, the more you practice, there's so many different ways to do it. And that's the feedback form that I just dropped in the chat. But yeah, there's so many different ways to do it, but these are some of the ones that, that one and the arm resistance test as well. If you want to do muscle testing with somebody else, or you want somebody else to support you with your muscle testing. All right. Any other questions? Let me check the chat. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. All right. So the last thing I would love for you all to drop in the chat one word that best describes your experience here tonight. Thank you, Nancy. Thoughtful. Yes, I love it. But as always, thank you so much for showing up. And if nobody told you today, I love you, I see you, and I'm so proud of you just for being who you are You are worthy, you are valuable, you are enough just as you are. You are born with a limitless amount of value, enoughness, and worthiness. No experience, no circumstance, no person can take away or add to that. So just remember, you are enough. And that's all I have for you tonight. I will see y'all around. Thank y'all again for being here, and I appreciate y'all.
You
Good
still
night.
have the group chat going on?
It's still there, but people haven't been active. So I'm not as active in there because once people stop responding, I just
Stop using. Okay, I got you.
you know.
All right, well, I'll see you the next.
Hopefully I'll see you at the workout.
Yes, I'm gonna come Tuesday.
All right, boo. Have a good one. Thank you. It was so good seeing you again. I appreciate you for coming back. All right, all right, YouTube. Peace. I gotta turn it off over here.